She greeted him and took a seat. Sunjin looked at her and asked how she was doing and if everything had been going well for her. With a fake smile, Kim lied, saying she had been busy with school and working hard to pass. She was unaware that Sunjin already knew the truth. With a bright smile, Kim expressed her happiness that he had finally realized Minsu was not the one for him. Before she could continue, Sunjin interrupted her, telling her that he believed in her and that she was smart and full of potential. He urged her not to throw away her future over something trivial. The moment he mentioned her struggles, Kim's expression changed. Almost teary-eyed, she asked what someone should do if they had worked hard for someone's attention, watching them silently from the sidelines, supporting them in every way, only for that person to end up with someone else right in front of them. Understanding her pain, Sunjin gently told her that love could not be forced. It had to happen naturally, and forcing it would only lead to heartbreak. Kim then asked if he had ever noticed her. She revealed that she had always watched him, attended every soccer game, and followed him to every tech competition, hoping he would acknowledge her. She said the only time he had ever looked at her was when he handed her his business card. Sunjin stared at her for a moment before responding. He told her that he did recognize her and was aware of her presence all along. However, he emphasized that, as he had said, love could not be forced. He admitted that he had never seen her in a romantic light, but he had always viewed her as a hard-working and intelligent person. That was why, when he saw her at the tech conference, he had given her his business card, hoping to provide her with an opportunity. Kim sat there, stunned. She had assumed he had never noticed her, but now she realized he had been aware of her all along. A sense of relief washed over her, knowing that he had at least acknowledged her presence. Sunjin then stood up, ready to leave. He reminded her to remember his words and not to throw her life away. He reassured her that one day she would meet someone who truly loved her. But he was not that person. With that, he walked away. As he was about to get into his car, Kim rushed after him. She asked him to wait, and he turned to her, concerned. Moving closer, she thanked him for knocking some sense into her and apologized for becoming someone she was not. Sunjin smiled, realizing he had managed to help her, just as Minsu had wanted. Kim then suggested they shake hands and start fresh. Sunjin agreed, and as they shook hands, Kim suddenly leaned in and kissed him. Angry, Sunjin pushed her away and asked if she was crazy. Kim admitted that she couldn't let go of him so easily. Realizing she was beyond reasoning, Sunjin got into his car and drove off. As he left, a man holding a camera approached Kim and showed her the pictures he had taken of her and Sunjin. Smiling, Kim approved the photos, handed him some money, and instructed him on what to do with them before walking away with a satisfied grin. Sunjin made his way into Tech Bloom, upset about what had happened. As he walked in, he noticed people staring at him. Without acknowledging them, he went straight to his office and sat down. His assistant walked in and asked where he had been. Sunjin looked at him and coldly replied that it was none of his business. The assistant handed him his cell phone and told him to look at the news. As Sunjin glanced at the screen, he saw pictures of himself at a restaurant with Kim, along with another photo of them kissing. Speculation about their relationship was spreading rapidly. Furious, he threw the phone on the floor and exclaimed that Kim had played him, insisting that she had forced herself on him. His assistant suggested that he should address the situation by releasing a statement denying the rumors. Sunjin agreed, saying he would handle it, then stood up and stormed out of the office. At the art studio, Minsu was with Wobin, showing him some work files, when Sunjin suddenly entered the office. Without saying a word, he grabbed Minsu's hand and led her to her office.